I, Wolfgang, scored a prestigious title despite my own glaring mistakes, proving my genius was simply too great for the rules of the past. Good evening, my faithful followers. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart here, ready to peel back the velvet curtains on a scandal that has been simmering for 2 centuries. You all know me as the effortless genius, the fellow who just thinks music onto the page. But there's one little incident from 1770 that suggests maybe, just maybe, even a Mozart can't be perfect.
The Bologna blunder.
Picture this. I was a dashing 14-year-old. Yes, barely old enough to shave, but already a legend. I was about to take a brutally difficult composition test for the Accademia Filarmonica in Bologna. This wasn't some village music club. This was the institution, the Mount Olympus of music. If I passed, I'd get a title so prestigious my calling card would need extra embossing. They locked me in a little room, all alone, to do the exam. I handed in my paper in about half an hour. The verdict? Sufficient. Sufficient. I mean, it's not the standing ovation I usually receive, but it was enough to get the scroll. The story should end there, right? Young genius conquers yet another challenge.
The case of the 3 manuscripts.
Ah, but the documents, the proof. Years later, when scholars went snooping, as they always do, they found 3 different versions of my exam. Why 3? Did I have a bad dream and rewrite it? Did I lose my pen 3 times? The key is in Bologna, at the International Museum and Library of Music, where they keep the goods. I went there, in spirit, of course, and what did I see? Manuscript 1, The Disaster. This one is in my own handwriting, signed by yours truly. It's perfect proof that I was there. Only one small problem. It's absolutely terrible, full of glaring errors. Blunders so basic a first-year student would blush.
An old-school problem.
The issue? The exam was in the old style antico. Specifically, I had to harmonize a Gregorian antiphon. Now, I, the brilliant master of the symphony and the sonata, knew nothing about dusty old Gregorian chant. It was like asking me to write a poem in ancient Greek. I just spoke the language of the future. So, I wrote the music in my language, the glorious classical style, which was absolutely forbidden for this stuffy, antiquated test. Anyone else would have been instantly failed.
The man with the red pen.
But then there is manuscript 2, the mystery version. This one is covered in scratches, corrections, and 2 different colors of ink. Someone was sweating bullets over my paper, furiously erasing my genius and correcting my mistakes. Who? Someone with enough power to get their hands on the official test days before the exam, a monumental breach of the rules. My reconstruction is simple. This man sits me down, sees my disastrous first draft, and cries, "Wolfgang, you will never pass with this musical heresy." So, he basically dictates the correct version, letting me scratch in a few notes here and there. This explains the 2 inks and the nervous scratching. And finally, manuscript 3, the official lie. This is an exact, clean copy of the corrected version 2, entirely copied and signed by me. That is the paper the judges saw, the one that got me the sufficient score.
The unmasking of the helper.
This whole story is about one person who saw my talent was too magnificent to be stopped by technicalities. Who was this person who had the power to break all the rules? He was a connoisseur of books, a musical historian who put together one of the greatest collections in the world, a true musical Wikipedia before the internet. He was also a Franciscan friar. Yes, a man who took a vow of poverty but somehow managed to acquire more musical treasures than all the kings combined. How? By trading his own compositions for rare volumes, tobacco, stockings, and because he was from Bologna, mortadella. He was an absolute institution, an unchallengeable authority. The man was Padre Martini, the father of all maestros, the best music teacher in all of Europe, and, oh, by the way, the permanent dean, the rector of that same Accademia Filarmonica. He knew I was a prodigy who just hadn't mastered the old-school homework yet. That little help he gave me wasn't cheating. It was an investment in the future of music, a sign of his profound appreciation for my raw talent. So, the mystery is solved. The greatest genius of the 18th century needed a little help from a Franciscan friar with a great beard and a passion for old books. And this is the story how I got the title of academic from the prestigious Philharmonic Academy of Bologna. Now, there is a symphony to write. Ciao! But before to leave, do not forget to subscribe, leave a like and comment below. And if you want to support the channel, you can even become a member of the channel. In description, you can find the link to buy the book on my Requiem and its mysterious completion.